Hello students, our next topic is main branches of human geography. Which things are included in the human geography, which factors, which things we are going to study according to the human geography. So, cultural geography, population geography, urban geography, rural geography, settlement geography, economic geography, political geography, historical geography. All these are the main branches of human geography, and we are going to discuss the different things according these branches of human geography. First given है cultural geography. It deals with the cultural aspect of different human groups. It means we are going to discuss about the tools, languages, religion, food, their behavior and their gender, their way of life, all are included according to the cultural geography. Sub branches of cultural geography. First is behavioral geography, second is gender geography. Behavior geography conducts in which human behave in which way. Gender geography is when the male or female, all this. Second branch is population geography. It studies the distribution of population, death and birth rate, etc. Population geography. In this sector, we are going to study about the population of an area and the birth rate of this area, death rate is of this area, what is the age of candidates 0 to 14, how many pupils are included in this group, and 15 to 59, how many pupils are included in these areas, all these things. Population geography is also known as demography. Next given है urban geography. It deals with urban studies and planning. It means we are going to study about the urban areas and their population, their deals, their planning, their works. Rural geography. In this geography, we are going to study about the rural areas and the activities of the human which are conducted in rural areas, like primary activities like agriculture, fishing as the main occupation of rural areas. So all these things are related in rural geography. Next one is historical geography. It studies the geographical development of an area from time to time in the past. We are going to study about the historical factors, historical things, monuments, and the development of the area time to time and in the past. It means in the past the situation, the present situation of the area and the comparison of the present situation and the past situation. The comparison is also studies in the historical geographical. Next one is political geography. It analyzes the political and administrative decisions in different political units related to government boundaries, capitals, etc. Political geography. It analyzes the political administrative. It means all rule, regulations, policies which are conducted by the government are studies in the political geography. Next one is settlement geography. It studies about rural and urban settlements. Settlement is the word where human beings live. It is one of the basic requirement of the human. So in settlement geography, we are going to the different types of settlements, different ways in which human live. Next one is economic geography. It studies the economic activities of man. It means earning occupations, earning जो activities हैं, all this distribution and utilization of resources of the earth. In economic geography, we are going to study about the resources also, their distribution and their utilization, because resources are the important factors which are helpful in the development of human. So all these are included in the economic geography. Sub branches of economic geography. First is geography of resources, geography of agriculture, geography of industries, geography of marketing, geography of trade. All these are the sub branches of economic geography. Our next concept is dualism. There is a wide range debate whether geography should be studied with a regional or systematic approach. Some scholars are in the favor of regional approach and some scholars are in the favor of systematic approach. So there is a debate, wide range of debate where it means we have to choose which approach when we are going to study about an areas and its circumstances, its environmental differences. We have to choose which approach, regional approach or systematic approach. So there is a debate, so it is known as dualism. Next one is nomothetic. The nomothetic approach involves trying to make generalization about the world and understand large scale social pattern. It means according in the world we have to discuss about the social pattern. It means in which areas people conduct in which way. Their ways are different, their things are different, and their activities are different. Next one is ideographic. Three exist taxonomy between physical human geography. This approach involves establishing laws or generalization that apply to all people. In this approach, the laws are established and all candidates have to follow these approaches. So there are taxonomy. It means there is the difference, they are opposite. Which things are opposite? Physical geography and human geography. Because in physical geography we are going to study about the things which are described by the nature, and in human geography we are going to study about the human and their activities and their environment in which he live. Okay students, thank you.